I'm going to get started now. Thank you for attending the public comment presentation for the 2021 to 2022 EBCE value proposition. So we are recording this meeting today and we'll be posting it to our website. Please note that during the presentation, I will have everyone on mute. And then after I provide the background and the proposed policy, I'll open the virtual floor for comments. Please be prepared with your name, organization, and location. I plan to allow for 4 minutes for each public comment. And please remember that the audio and video is going to be made. A brief agenda for our conversation today. I'll start with a quick introduction to East Bay Community Energy, provide some relevant definitions and terms, present the staff recommendation for our next fiscal year, and close with the public comment period. We'll also allow for questions if there are any clarifying questions. We'll allow for that, of course, before the public comment period. So EBCE is the local electricity supplier in Alameda County and the city of Tracy. We're committed to providing our communities with cleaner electricity at lower rates. We invest our earnings back into the community to create local programs and clean power projects. EBCE is a community choice aggregator or community choice energy program. We buy and build our own clean energy. We then sell that energy to you, our customers, at lower rates. PG&E, the investor-owned utility, still delivers the power as they have. They manage the electricity lines, and they deliver the electricity to you. You benefit from getting the electricity from EBCE and our benefits, including our lower rates, our local governance, which includes meetings like this, and our innovative programs. Next, a couple of definitions. We'll start with EBCE's product choices. We currently offer 3 choices. There's the Bright Choice offering, which is at least 5% more renewable energy than PG&E has forecast for their product at generation rates that are 1% below PG&E. Next, we have the Brilliant 100 product. I'll note before I even get into this product that this product is no longer available to new enrollments, with the exception of those in Tracy, Newark, and Pleasanton. And we will close this rate for all customers January of next year. Brilliant 100 is our 100% carbon-free product that includes hydropower, wind, and solar. It's priced the same as PG&E. And last, we have our Renewable 100 product. Renewable 100 is a product mix of 100% California wind and solar energy with generation rates that are just 1 cent per kilowatt hour above PG&E. Most customers are on our Bright Choice product. So 2 useful terms as we're talking through the recommendations here and our value proposition. So rates, I just talked a little bit about rates, and that's what we charge our customers for electricity. That's the $1 per kilowatt or $1 per kilowatt hour amount. We change that rate today anytime PG&E changes any portion of their rates that affect generation rates or other fees. The value proposition is that cost comparison. When I mentioned that Bright Choice is 1% lower than PG&E's, that's the cost comparison. I've also mentioned some other great benefits of EBCE, like local control and programs and cleaner energy. These are all additional value that we bring to our community. Today, when we're talking about value proposition, it's just that direct financial value, which is substantial. EBCE has saved our Bright Choice customers over $26 million since we started service in 2018. Next are recommendations for the next fiscal year, which are quite simple. Next fiscal year, EBCE staff recommend to maintain that 1% rate discount for Bright Choice and make no change to Renewable 100. As I mentioned earlier, Brilliant 100 will close January of 2020. This is per a vote that was taken last time for questions. So you do feel free to use that chat bubble or raise your hand if anyone has any questions, and I can see if someone has a question. And then we'll move on to comments. But if anyone has a clarifying question about the terms or our products, I'm happy to answer those now. And I'll hold for a couple of seconds here until we enter the official public comment period. All right, seeing no questions, I will open the floor up to public comments. So for public comments, please do use the chat bubble and enter in the information as I've listed on the screen here, your name, city, and organization into the chat box. I need this information written down so that when I add this information to the staff report, I'm able to spell your name properly. Also note that everyone on the call will be able to see what you enter into that chat box. I'll call on you in the order as we've received it in the chat. And I just ask that you be conscientious of your time. I'll be able to allow every speaker 4 minutes. I'll try and give you a nudge of some sort when you get close to that final minute. All right, so this is your time. And if you're unable to use the chat feature, please do also feel free to use, there's the Q&A section. You can enter your request as a question as well, and I'll be able to see that if you'd like me to open the floor for you, or you can raise your hand. All right, I'll hold here for another 30 seconds or so. I don't want to waste anyone's time if you were just here to get the information. All right, seeing no requests to provide public comment here, I will just thank you very much for participating in this, this webinar. As I said, we will post this to our website. So if there's anything here that you'd like to review again, it will be online at ebce.org/rates. If you would like to provide a written comment, please email that to public comment. Note there are 2 C's in the middle. It is all spelled out. I'll have it on the next slide at ebce.org. All comments are due by Monday, June 7th at 8 a.m. And that deadline is a hard deadline because all of this information needs to be compiled and prepared in advance of the Board of Directors meeting on June 16th. It will be part of the next fiscal year's budget presentation. I'll go on to the next slide so you can write down that email address. Again, it's publiccommement@ebce.org. All right, thank you very much for participating. We appreciate you being our customer.